Here's the 0-1. The Cubs win the World Series. It's over.
What makes a where were you moment? Where time stands still and legends rewrite the history books.
Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
When impossible becomes possible.
God!
The impossible has happened.
What a play by Tyree.
And the will to win conquers unthinkable odds.
Oh my God! Auburn's gonna win the football game!
In 2019, a new moment was brewing.
Now.
A comeback story many thought we'd never see again.
Something is wrong with Tiger Woods.
Time,
Oh my God.
age, and reality made us doubt. But as familiar roars returned to a story stage, a transcendent icon made us believe once again.
The return to glory.
When it comes to Tiger, the whole world watches.
I was in Milwaukee actually about to do a playoff game. I kept telling myself, Rip, you got to take a nap because you got to get up and study.
When Tiger Woods is in the hunt, specifically at Augusta, there's a special feel in the air.
I mean, the Masters is like the Super Bowl for golf.
I had my sister and brother-in-law in town. They wanted to spend their time on the beach until Tiger was in contention.
First memory that comes to my mind, Tiger just birdied 15. There's all this commotion. There's only 3 holes left.
Then you get to the par 3, 16 of that tee shot.
You had a good feeling. I mean, he knows how to play 16 better than anybody.
I remember thinking to myself, I think this is it.
It was one of the most magical moments I've ever been a part of or seen in my life.
I thought if he could get it close, this was really going to happen because he could take a 2-shot lead.
As the ball is tracking to the hole, you can hear him saying, "Come on, baby."
You kind of did a double take, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, that's Michael Phelps.
One of the best swimmers of all time is watching one of the best golfers of all time.
That's the nice thing about sport, because it does bring us all in like that.
You're walking 17 and 18. It felt like a ticker tape parade.
Their reaction as he walked up 18 was something that I will never, ever forget.
That was kind of like the championship walk. So you kind of don't really want to show a lot of emotions, but you know that the game is over.
But here it is. The return to glory.
I didn't know what I was going to say over that last stroke. But for whatever reason, as it was leaving my lips, felt like the right thing to say. Then after that, I said nothing for a long time.
The biggest memory is the end, when he was greeted by his son.
Watching Tiger being able to celebrate that moment with his family just completely changed my perspective of sports, and I think it really humanized Tiger.
For your dad to be waiting at the end of your first Masters win, and then your kids to be waiting at the end of your latest Masters win, that's a really emotional thing.
My wife looked over at me and said, "Are you crying?" I've never been so proud to cry at a moment.
It was a moment of culmination of a lot of different things. The injuries and battling back from the injuries and people doubting him. I understood what Tiger was.
For him to be able to rebound and answer like that is truly amazing. His caddy, actually, Joe, was actually wearing my jersey. He's a big Giants fan. I was able to meet him and also meet Tiger Woods.
To be able to go from the lows he was in life to the pinnacle where he is today, it's been a very impressive journey. So I wrote him a handwritten note and I hand-delivered it to his house, and he thanked me for it.
As a retired athlete, it inspired me to know that, look, anything is possible.
There's just something about the second nine on a Sunday. Augusta National just produces a story that was more than just golf.
This is clearly one of those monumental days in all of sport when people all around the world will say, "Where were you?"
To have a where were you moment, you have to understand you're seeing a moment not just of greatness for today, but a moment of greatness that will be everlasting.
Everyone wants a piece of greatness. Tiger Woods defines that.